Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. I'm gonna put on my good necklace for this. I'm gonna put on my good necklace for this right after I share the link. I almost forgot. I almost forgot to share the link in my Discord and turn on my monetization for the stream because I need to make my sick $2. My sweet $2. That needs to happen. Um, I should probably get a moderator so I can get someone else to do this. But whatever. Uh-huh. Hello. Reaction. Avant-garde reaction. It's EMILIE time. It's EMILIE time. It's freaking EMILIE. Yao Yao rerun. We're popping off over the Yao Yao rerun. Whoa. Morning? Is it morning? It's not morning for me. It is 6 p.m. Banners are up? No, not yet. I'm just starting the stream early because I'm gonna do some things. I'm gonna spend some resin. Let me be honest with you guys. Let me be candid with you for a moment. Let me tell you. Shut up, Lanyan. A horrible, horrible truth. I let my resin cap today. I let my resin cap today, and I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. I forgot to. I didn't really forget. I just didn't get on before I went to work. But then I got back home, and then I spent a little bit of resin, so I wasn't capped. Big day for normally adjusted people like EMILIE. EMILIE, she's so cool because she's so normal. Hell yes. Hell yes. I'm seeing so much EMILIE love. Disliking the video, it's okay. I understand. Anyways, I actually yesterday I started building Chong Yun. I think I'm gonna actually do it this time, guys. I don't think I'm gonna give up halfway through. I think I'm actually gonna bring him to 90. And this event, this talent book event is really helping me out. Very, very, very much helping me out with the books. Oh my god, it's Dorsal Fin 1, my favorite Farzan enjoyer. Yes, I'm finally building Chong Yun. I promise. I'm not going to give up. I know I've said it like 4 or 5 times at this point that, oh my god, I'm finally building Chong Yun. But I actually think it's happening because I got Shenhe, so now there's actually a reason to do it. There's a reason for me to want to do cryo damage. The better Ryo? What are we talking about? Chong Yun is the better Ryo? Chong Yun is the better Aloy. But that didn't really take much work. That isn't all that crazy. EMILIE in Paris. Except she's actually... That's the joke. That's the joke, is she's actually from Paris. So she's always in Paris. I'm sorry for disliking it. I liked it. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, thank you. I mean, not that I really care that much about my streams performing well, because I made a joke at the beginning when nobody was here yet. I need to make my $2 off this stream. I do not make good money off these streams. Maybe I will when I'm a little bit bigger, but I'm not joking when I say $2. Like I think the peak amount of money I've ever made off a stream is like $4. Anyways, I'm gonna do a little bit of leyline farming. I also have, actually, first I'll do a weekly boss because I think I still have one discounted weekly boss to do. And that seemed like fun. I already got Storm Terror. Who should we do? $4 gambling money? True! Time to gamble. When is there never a Charlotte building stream? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, because you know what's going to happen? I'm going to commit the ultimate curse, and I'm going to pull a Escoffier, and I'm going to build her as Charlotte, basically. I'm just going to build her as Charlotte, and have her be nothing but a full party healer and cryo applier. So, I will have even less of a need for Charlotte. I'm so sorry. It's so sinful. But I have to, because I have to disrespect, I have to disrespect Escoffier. I know I will passively be disrespecting Charlotte, but I think she can take it. I think she's a big girl. Kill this guy. Anyways, I want to do a weekly boss. Auntie and nephew together. Finally! Aloy in 2025. If you are from Paris, you will always be in Paris. Is this a type of curse? No, she just doesn't leave the house. She just cleans dead bodies and makes perfume, and that takes up most of her time. So it's not unique to her. I guess I do a scuffed Scara clear because I just need the I need the animo gems. I really need the animo gems. Fun fact about me building Chong Yun. I was thinking about building Mizuki next, and I think Mizuki will be next after Chong Yun, but maybe not because I have no animo gems. And that held me back a lot from building Aoife. I needed to convert some animo gems using the Dust of Azoth. But I like now I have even less because they keep putting out animo units that get leveled using bosses that don't drop animo gems. So, another fun fact, that was another thing that was pushing me towards leveling Candace. Because Candace's boss, she is not an animo unit, but her boss drops animo gems, so I was hoping that I could get some spare animo gems. Do child and dub all his lines? What happened? I'm dubbing all child lines? What happened? Just lost my calamity guaranteed. I was at 45 pity. What happened to there? What happened to that? What? Oh, from the banners rolling over? Unfortunate. That's why we never wish on weapon banner. And no, I know someone asked if I was pulling for Emilie weapon, but no, I am not. I am, give me a second, sorry. I gotta mute myself. I am not pulling Emilie weapon because I do not have the primos for it. I simply do not. If I'm gonna go for Inefa, which I do plan on doing, I'm not in love with her, so I'm not like dying to get her. I just kind of want a new unit. I want to pull a unit that is like coming out that same patch because I haven't fucking done that since what's it called? I haven't done that since Seat Lolly. Seat Lolly was the most recent unit that I pulled that was new when she came out. Like I pulled her on her first banner. So I would like a new unit. And NF is cool enough that I care about her. But I'm not like 100% tied to her. So that's why in this stream, this is I only have I said viewer polls, but only I had a few signups, but we had some people back out, so now we only have one viewer poll going. We're going to be wishing for one Emilie, and we had two Emilies, one Moeka, but now we only have one Emilie. But you know, at least it's an Emilie and not a Moeka. Start converting with dust, yeah. Go bully the Suwani for a bit. I'm not going to claim resin for a boss that I don't need. Because I think only Sethos and Chong Yun use that boss. And I already have them both at level 90, so I'm not even like pretending. Chinese Go Freeze is his best team. That's also a thing. I will like to have Chong Yun built when eventually I get my my Charlotte Escoffier. Hello, Penguin. Hello, everyone who says hello. Hello, Cannoli. Good morning, Water. Even though it's not morning, it's very solidly evening for me. Why is Farazan so short? Doesn't need Emilie weapon? Exactly. Country girls may do. I also want to keep shilling. This is like, so Luna keeps doing the thing. Like, he hasn't activated Emilie C1. He got it a very low pity, and he didn't activate it. And people are always like, why don't you activate the constellation? And he's like, I want to prove that Emilie doesn't need it to be good. I want to be able to shill Emilie optimally. And I'm just doing that again. So, girl. Sorry, I was on fielding her. I need to be able to shill Emily optimally by not having her signature. I know how good it is, but I still don't want it. So anyways, what my wishing plans, we're going to be doing one viewer poll, and then after that, I am going to do, I hope, a single 10 poll on the Mawika banner, because I would like Eonsan C4. I'm at Eonsan C3, and I would like Eonsan C4. I might also get consumed by the gambling, and maybe do 2 10 polls, but I plan to do 1 10 poll. And I figure it would be very funny if I got a Mawika. That's why I'm okay with going on the Mawika banner, because I'm going for Yansan, and it would be very funny if I got a Mawika, because I would level her to 60, level 60 out of 70, and I would not level her talents at all, and that is it. That is all the investment that I would put into Mawika, and that is really funny to me, because I would just be using her as a support. Just to explain why I would do that. She unlocks this passive talent, the damage percent buff after bursting, after when she gets to level 60 out of 70. So I would get the minimum that I need to get this passive and then level nothing. That's what I want to do if I get Mawika, which I don't expect it, but it would be really funny if I did. Because I ran out of Mora for Emily. Ooh. Don't go too hard into the... No one wants Mies to curse their pulls. You do! Starshade is the only one I'm pulling for tonight. We had 2 people, but they were not... the reason they backed out is because... It was very reasonable. They are not NA. They are not North America. So they were not going to be awake at the time of the polls. And when you try to log into someone's Genshin account for the first time, you gotta like get a code. A code gets sent to their email. It's 2-factor authentication. Authentication? I don't know. One of those 2 words. So they need to be awake for that. And those 2 people were like, I don't really want to stay up that late / wake up that early. So I'm just gonna do my wishes when the banners drop for me. You get Yansan, or it'll be funny. You can't lose. Well, I very easily can lose if I just get a Xiangling or a who's the other? A Yao Yao or an off banner 4-star. So I very easily can lose. And also, if I get an early 5-star and it's not Moika, then I have a guarantee for an Effa. So that's a good thing. But yes. Alright, I'm reading chat. I think, Dorsal, you really think I will? Do you think your streamer luck will help me? You think I'm going to get a Moika because of your streamer luck? If you get the 4-stars in the banner, would be pretty good for a new account? Yeah. Yao Yao not. Yao Yao's like fine. I'm a Yao Yao defender. I'm certainly a Yao Yao defender. She's not particularly, crazy in any context. But she is a solid enough unit. I'm also gonna go. This is like such a fucking scuff team. This is such a friendship team. But it is a friendship team, so it's what we're doing. Spent all my pulls on Skirk. I can't be your content, Piggy. It's okay. Look, I'm gonna do it for the first time. I'm gonna get experience doing viewer polls. That's the great thing. She out in America servers yet? No, we still got an hour left until she is. Also, I'm like not quite paying attention. Oh wait, I'm on, you know what, it's fine. I should be on, I'm on Prototype Amber, Lanyan, because I don't have a sustain in this team. And I was farming the Liyue domain, and it drains your health over time. Ow. Don't do that. Wow, a fresh 9,000 damage. Please just kill him. Please just kill him. Yugoi stickers made Yao Yao one of my faves. Love that. I do love the Yugoi stickers. When you get Mizuki, then what? I already have a Mizuki, and I do plan on building her. She's probably going to be... Oh, yeah. I don't know if I ever finished that thought. So, I'm either going to build Mizuki next after I build Chong Yun. Or I'm going to wait. Because I was going to build Candace. Because, you know, I thought that I could get 2 fucking Candace constellations. I thought that maybe I could get 2 constellations over my... all of my Shenhe pulls. But no. I got 0. Don't let me do this rant again, because I've done it like 3 times before. I have wished on every single banner that Candace has ever been on, and I have pulled her 4 times. One of these constellations is from the event where we got her for free. This shit is evil. This is why you should never wish for 4 stars, because I probably spent around 500 total wishes on banners with Candace on them, and I do not have a C6 Candace. Avoiding me like the plague. Yes. Should build her anyways. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Because I don't even know what more stuff I would do with her if I had C6. I don't know what stuff I would do with her at all. But I kind of want to do... I want to do silly things with you. I just don't know what they would be. Seems like the kind of day for me to get a Mawika. I'm kind of hoping. I'm a little bit hoping. It would be really funny to get a Mawika. 20-50 and a 50-50. Good luck. Hope you get your queen. Whee. Pulling for Skirk while saving for Emilie? That doesn't work. That's not how that works. Oh no, Lanyan's shield has 1 billion health, so it doesn't freaking matter. Ow. No! Hold on. Let's lock in for a second. You see that? You see that quick tech, guys? Cannolis. Cannoli is eating cannolis. Cannibalism indeed. Cannolibalism. Oh, what am I doing? Whoops. I'm like not paying attention. I'm half reading chat, and I'm throwing this fight. Whee! Let's get the hell out of here. There we go. He just keeps avoiding me as Farazan. No, not Farazan. Oh, that one really matters.
Good riddance, cruel world.
Oops. Okay, oops. Hold on. Will this work? No, this AoE is not large enough. Please. Farazan is like actually kind of good at destroying these things. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Thank you. This dude is so freaking annoying. I stopped farming this boss for a while. Just because he's irritating. Because I used to farm him for the, Okay, there we go. I used to farm him for the Animo Gems, but then I'm just like, this is too much work. This is so much work and so much time. And still no billets. And 2 Animo Shards. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Didn't even check the artifacts. Cookie avoiding me for 62 pulls? Ridiculous. Cookie isn't... Cookie's a little less of an issue because she's a lot less constellation reliant. Like, yeah, her C2... I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, her C2 is meaningful. Because it does give her full uptime on her skill. But before C2, you can just build to... You can remove the downtime by using her burst. Which is... It's just, like, annoying because you have to build a little bit of ER on her. But it's not like she... is a non-functional character at C2 or C0. haven't seen a billet in months. I don't know what it is. I think they dropped the rates or something on everybody's games. I was getting so many billets right before Natlan dropped. I remember I got enough to R5 a weapon, to R5 a sword, and I was like waiting for the Natlan craftables to be leaked so I could figure out if I wanted them or not. And then they were garbage, so I just built an R5 Finale of the Deep instead, and I finished leveling it like last week. 6 out of 7 Yunjins on the standard banner all my first year. I don't know what it is. It's always like weird 4-stars are attracted to everyone's accounts. Everyone just has a random 4-star that loves their accounts. For me, hello? Ooh, look at that. Pretty. What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying? I got completely distracted. Oh, it was Layla for me. She avoided me on her first banner, but she was like free during a summer event, and I got that there, and then I got C1 off the standard banner randomly, and then I got 4 copies of her off the weapon banner, and I just got C6 off of I got it off the Chong Yun banner where she was not even a rate up. I just randomly got her. Raid 4 stars. And hello, Alicia. I think I saw you before, but I didn't say hello. So Caesar of ours. Do some co-op testing on her. Play her as a DPS, because DPS Farazan is so real. So unbelievably real. Let's not claim our things there. Hold up this channel. Someone's got to make the videos. Because my 5-star... Actually, I'm lying. My 5-star videos... My old 5-star videos didn't do well, but the fucking Emilie video, she counts as a weird 4-star. For all intents and purposes... What? What? For all intents and purposes, she counts as a weird 4-star.
Thank you for completing.
Yippee. Pulled Chaska weapon for DPS Farazan. I need to check. I'm interested. Best use of Farazan? Yes, it is. It is the best use of Farazan. She's so cool as a DPS. Because you can do it. And my personal favorite, what I'm gonna say is the best use of Farazan is dual DPSing her with someone. Usually Lanyan, you can do Hazo though. I'm gonna say what I always say, but all the buffs are in her kit. They're not attached to her artifacts, so you just throw whatever DPS artifacts you want on her. Don't look, this is not DPS artifacts, but whatever. You throw whatever DPS artifacts you want on her, and then she does 1,000,000 damage, and she also does all the same buffs that she would otherwise. Oh, wait. I was just thinking. I need to do this team. Because Dorsal, you commented about playing Emilie with Farazan, and yes, that is real. That's not a joke. This is real. Where the hell? Bennett. I'm looking for Bennett.
Gonna be epic.
For Bennett, I'm looking for Farazan. You can kind of do whatever the hell you want last slot, but like, this is a fun little air fryer team, and I kind of also wish I showed this one off in the video. It doesn't really like make use of anything in particular. It's just kind of like Emilie does her damage, and then Farazan and whoever the hell else are getting swirls, and they're doing a lot of talent damage. But who would I even play? Probably Hazo. Lanyan is pretty cool though, and they can all use Reverie, Unfinished Reverie, which this is. I'm fine that I missed this team because like there's not anything particularly special about this team that I really care about. But I really should have mentioned Unfinished Reverie, because that's the thing, is Unfinished Reverie as a set, it just checks if there is any burning happening anywhere. Like you don't have to be the one triggering it, you don't have to be the one using it. So this is just a good generic DPS set. as long as there's burning happening. So Emily enables this on uh, so many units. Like this would be good on Hazo and Farazan in this team because it's just 18% attack, 50% damage. Love Hazo. Wish he was higher. Let's see. Oh, higher than C1. Indeed, indeed. He does actually appreciate his constellations. Maybe that's why Lanyan is better, because she does. I actually calced it the other day. I mean, calced it. I fucking multiplied things together. She actually gets higher motion value than Hazo on his or on her skill versus his skill. So I mean, she is just kind of straight up better than Hazo, which is a little bit sad. But he does get significant increases in his constellations, and she only has her C1. Where's Hazo? There he is. I could do a little bit of... Oh, wait. This is completely the wrong team. This is completely the wrong team.
I'll be there.
Ooh, what build is my Dea on? I just keep her on Tenacity all the time. Because she's C0. And she's not going to deal damage anyways, so I don't really need to bother. Boop. Although now, hold on. Hasn't been on a year. Hazo, it hasn't been a year. The last banner he was on was the Nouvellette Zhongli banner. Because that was the first good 101 that I made. and it did kind of well. It did well enough. I don't think I really went over the importance of C6 Farazan in that video, but it was nice. I'm gonna mute the stream. I can't fall for Emily propaganda. Beautiful wife Columbina. I'm just saying. You're probably gonna have enough time to save up. I don't think Columbina's coming for like at least 3 patches. Most likely a lot more. Picturing Linda, right? No Lanyan. I hope Lanyan gets a rerun soon. I have a feeling. I could definitely see her getting a rerun. Who are the 5 stars that are coming up in 5.8? It's an FF first half with who else? Mualani, Chaska, Lali. I don't know who's gonna be in what phase. Official's getting a rerun. Freak yeah. And Xingqiu. This is going to be a nice banner for people who don't have those unit C6, which is not me. Yeah. So I could honestly see Lanyan. I don't expect them to run Inefa and Lali together for some reason. I don't know why, but I just don't. I get the vibe, but both of them are going to be shielders, and Inefa does damage, and Lali shreds res, and Lanyan does both of those things. Lanyan is a combination of all the best parts of all of them. So I can see her being like the 4-star, because they try to do like a 4-star alternative of characters on banners, and I could see her being the 4-star alternative. Like that's what fucking Yao Yao is. That is what Yao Yao is on this banner. Because she's the Dendro polearm character who applies Dendro through her E. She leaves a turret and she applies Dendro through her E. She does completely different things to Emily, but they're like, I guess, close enough from a design perspective that she is the 4-star alternative on the Emily banner. And I guess yeah, Xiangling is the 4-star alternative to Mawika, even though Xiangling's better. She's not. She's like 99.9% of the time not, but there are situations. I shouldn't say that much. I'm gonna say 70% of the time not better than Mawika. You a Sethos main? Yeah, yes. If I can choose multiple mains, absolutely I am a Sethos main. But this is my goat. This is why this stream is titled after her. How do you even get to 88 pity on a guaranteed and you don't get the character? I swear, if you go that far wishing, you just, like, you have to want the character at that point. FM Milani, since they have some synergy. Maybe? In the way that Inefa does want Hydra to do the majority of her damage. But Inefa and Mualani generally don't have a ton of synergy. 35 minutes probably? 33 minutes. Until the banners come up. I need to continue spending my resin. And stop wasting time. It's already been a half an hour. I need to... Need to figure out a friendship team. Who do I want to put in this slot? I prefer, because we can now get rid of Yaimiko, because she's done being friendshipped. But I prefer a cryo unit so that I can actually use Shenhe buff. Refuse to spend actual money on this game, ball out. So powerful. If I do like a DPSC lolly thing, that'd be funny. I think I go... What if I do Layla? What if we pop out with the Layla again?
You remember too, right?
What if I do Golden Troop Layla? Would any of you be mad at me if I did that? 456 wishes for Emilie. That's beautiful. They do literally hate her, though. Do my dailies, too. I should charge for that. I should start charging for... This is why I want to go on Twitch, because I would just be like, I would make a redeem. 1 million channel points. I will do your dailies. And it would be so funny. Is this a Luna team? Is this... I guess. It's just... Because it's DPS Lanyan and then some bullshit. That is certainly a Saluna team. I'm doing it. I'm doing Golden Troop Layla. It's too funny not to. Hello. I was going to call you Reno, but your name is not Reno. So I guess I shouldn't. Or I could do like Chong Yun. I could do Chong Yun. Because I'm actually building him, and he's actually going to be good. Actually, yeah, sorry. You know what, no, I already said I was going to do Layla, so I'll do a little bit of Layla. But I'm probably going to eventually switch this unit out for Chong Yun. Wee. I don't even know. Do I do HP? I guess. You already pulled? No, banners aren't even up right now. Pegby, I don't know if I can say that on stream without getting blown up by the YouTube gods, but 100% agree. Do I do... Oh, wait, no, I have my cracked out Cryo Gob. Go back on using Layla. Oh, Riot, you got it, Dorsal. Anything. Anything for DorsalFin1 from twitch.tv/DorsalFin1. And then I do... Sure? Actually, no, because it HP substat. I see a big-ass HP substat on that. Why have I never seen that before? Not really big-ass. 13% could definitely be better, but, And should I still have Pamber on her? Probably. But that's like so much work. We love a sleep-deprived girly. Then Chong Yun's boyfriend? We're talking Xingqiu here. I believe we were talking Xingqiu here. Also, yeah, sorry, there are a lot of people here. Hello. Hello everyone. Welcome. This is a very highly viewed stream. People like gambling, and I guess the Emily video did do well. Wee. Hi Digitless. How do you pronounce that name? My gut tells me it's Seal, but I think it's like Sela or something. I think that's what I've heard before. Look at that. Look at that go. I don't know how to spell Xingqiu's name. That you got it right. There's not a rotation for this team. It doesn't exist. Look at me go. Oh, this is fun. I mean, it's just fun because DPS Lanyan is fun. She's kind of carrying it. It is actually pronounced silly. I see 2 people in chat saying silly. Surprised the chat is still so calm and collected. Not for long. Something will happen and we'll get evil eventually. Pegby, you are not helping. I do not know what that is supposed to say. It's not silly. Oh, I'm calling her silly now. I'm calling her silly now. My favorite HSR character, silly. I'm gonna keep going this way. I'm gonna keep going this way. Zila. Yeah, oh, I think that is probably what I've heard before. Like Sela. Also, seal is a little funny. Like a just a seal. Please. Wow. Oh no, he sucked my energy. Let's see some work. Alright, well, he's gonna get a shield. I'm just not doing this. God forbid a guy use phonemes. God forbid, because I don't know what the fuck that means. Whee. Please go away. Please, like, get a fucking job or something that isn't bothering me. Where? Oh, you're still not dead? I'm not doing a rotation at all. I am not doing a rotation at all. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Whee. I just want to see some Layla numbers. Ooh, you see that? You see that 20k? You see that big ass 20k? Risley? How do you pronounce Ryo's full government name? Oh wait, have I? I swear, I always say Risley. I like never say Ryo. I very rarely say Ryo. Because I think Risley is fairly easy to pronounce. It's just fucking insane how he spells it. And he probably should be guillotined for it. But, because the pronunciation is so easy, let's just do some killing. Oh no! Oh, okay, cool. He didn't get the shield off. Whee. Layla, go! Do your thing, Layla. Kill! Oh, this guy is invincible. Oh, never mind. Fontaine and guillotines. Name a better match. Need Lanyan so I can have DPS Lanyan. Thanks, Saluna. Saluna, you're so fucking cracked for realizing that, like, she actually does kind of ridiculous talent damage. Sorry, Cyrillic name. Not today. Not right now. Got my week only for it. Deep wood freaking each! Freak yeah! That's where she belongs. I can't say horribly misogynistic things. And like, believe me when I say I'm only talking about Moika. I don't hate women, only Moika. And Escoffier. Sorry, it's 2 women. Do I hate any men in this game? No, because they don't fucking make men cracked. They make men bad. Oh my god, they make men bad. Except for Auron. And kinda Kinich. He's like kinda unironically the worst Natlan DPS, I think. That's a little depressing. Whatever. That's Asuka in English? Oh, okay. Thought you hated Al Haitham. I do hate Al Haitham. Thank you for reminding me.
Let's hope you'll put up a good fight.
Look, I'm not a misogynist because I also hate Al Haitham.
My guiding stars. Whoa. Manifest.
Kill. And I like Lanyan and Shenhe. Well, actually, I don't really like Shenhe as a character. Like, conceptually, I like her.
Unleash. Do your master's bidding.
As, like, funny murder demon who does not know how,
Obey.
what is socially acceptable. That's kind of cute.
My guiding stars.
But, the way they implement it, I just generally am not the biggest fan.
Stand down.
It's not Slayer, bad word. What, Slayer? Why are we Slayer? The name that tried to join me? May I ask why you don't like Maoika? Honestly, I mean, I've been kind of softening on her is the worst part about it. It's fun to say I hate Maoika, but I have been softening on her because I've realized that like she would, I said this on another live stream, but she would be so fucking cool if she just did not have the ability to on field. If all she was an off fielder that does a big ass burst of damage and then had this buff in her kit and like she still like had the fucking what's it called? I still don't really love the mechanic where she doesn't have energy. That's a big thing that I really don't like. Because I'm a fav propaganda whatever. But I don't like that she really wants a Natlan unit particularly badly, but I don't like the design a whole lot. I'm not the biggest fan of the motorcycle, but I do like goofy things, so I can get over that. I really don't like that she doesn't work with Fav. I really don't like that she has no interaction with the energy mechanic, which is like one of my favorite mechanics in the game. And I don't like the fact that she can on field, and I don't like how overtuned she is. That's what it all is. If she did less damage and she just didn't have the fucking motorcycle, I think she would be a far better unit. I still don't think like she's particularly great because it's like, oh, off-field pyro, whatever. It's off-field pyro, but I do kind of like the thought of big burst that all it does is just one big hit of damage and then she gets the fuck out of there and lets someone else do the work. That would be cool. That would be really, really cool. Not really cool, but I would actually be a fan of the design. And that's why if I get her, I will not be leveling any of her talents. She will deal no damage, and I will only be leveling her so I can get this passive. So she can be a supportive unit. Rat from the sky on God. If she was just better Xiangling, it would be fine. Exactly. I also just generally really do not like her on-field playstyle. So I'm not even like holding myself back from using, like if I were to get her, I wouldn't be holding myself back from using her burst playstyle. I would I'd be fine with that. And it would be really funny to have a 1/1/1 Archon at level 60 out of 70. Feels bad for her because of the outfit they put her in. Yeah, look, let my girl have the sauce. Why did you make her ugly? No hate to people who like Mawika, but it's what is going on with your fit girl, girl. Ugh. Excuse me. I'm dying. Zipper, yeah. Zipper. Girl, who put you in that outfit? Because I know you didn't do that voluntarily. I know it hurts. I know the zipper up your ass crack hurts. I can't go too crazy on this because then the chat will get insane. Sorry, it says like my week. I will be so sad. Yeah.
Same with tomorrow.
Yeah.
And the day after that.
I do not want another Mawika. And that's why, if I get her, I will only be using her as a 0 damage off-fielder. I meant to go to the experience ley line. Where the hell is it? I get so lost in that land. Here it is. Did your mom dress you? Blink twice if you need help. It feels like I think someone else pointed it out in another in a chat. She just like they went for like an edgy biker design, but like in the modern day, this shit is so unbelievably safe. It's just like, I'm gonna make a dominant hot leather woman, and it's like, okay, man, all right, whatever, boring. Do not ask me about my preferences. Do not ask me about my preferences.
How about this? Take a seat. Manifest. Cryo incarnate. Not
Better than that Conquistador leak.
too late for a
I don't like either of them, is all we'll say. I can't even decide on which one I dislike more. I don't like either of them.
call. Nice command. Make up.
Whee!
Let's have some fun. Dancing in the wind.
No!
Dare to mess with me? Repeat this course. Up and away.
Beautiful. Hello, Masked Drawing King. I don't know how to shorten that username. That Genshin gives her a skin one day. I think they're, for the most part, I think they might be set on the Archon designs. That could change. I could be like a gazillion% wrong. But I just get the feeling that I don't think the Archons are going to get skins. But it would be nice if they gave her a glow up. I think she needs it. Oh, wait. Oh, whoops. I'm out of resin. Oh, okay. 10 seconds. A lot of Mawika hate in here. Oof. I'm not helping. I really do not like her. I really do not like her, especially as a character. Actually, yeah, that's another thing I don't like her. I think she's a very uninteresting character. And I'm gonna keep saying it. It's not because I don't like her. It's because I think this actually would have been a better development for the story. Mawika should have died. Because her, like, only personality trait was that she was just like I'm not gonna go like full Mary Sue, because I feel like when you say Mary Sue, you attract an unsavory variety of person. But hello, Gluttonous King Beelzebub. What a name. But what was I saying? Her character, her kind of only like discernible character trait was that she was so headstrong and she wanted to do everything herself, and the nation was supposed to be the nation of friendship. So I feel like she should have at least like learned to be like, oh shit, this is messed up. I can't do everything myself. And at least like if they didn't want to kill her, she should have learned to like be good with her friends and not just like be like, okay, let's summon all the friends together for the last arc and kill the dragon together. Because she didn't even really like, I don't know. She feels like she didn't really learn anything. She just kind of like, all the friends came along and saved her, even though she didn't need saving because she was already gonna kill the monster anyways. What I mean to say is that her only discernible character trait was that she was headstrong and she was self-sacrificing and she wanted to do everything herself. And if they really wanted to shock us with a narrative, because they have shown us over and over that playable characters don't die, so we have come to expect that playable characters don't die. Imagine how hard that story would hit if she died. And they could make her a playable character, and they could have done all the same things. They could have made her as busted as she is. Um, like I don't care about the gameplay aspect of her. Just imagine how much more impactful the story would be if she died. It wouldn't affect playability at all. It would only affect the narrative, is what I'm saying. I think that would have made her like so much better, so much more deep of a character. And like even they could have even done some like resurrection shit where we like go and talk to her in the Night Kingdom or something like that. I don't know. I haven't gotten this far in my my fan fiction that I've written about Mawika. My hate fan fiction. I just like I feel like her characterization was fumbled so badly, and I feel like just like if she died, she would have still not been characterized the best, but it would have made her flaws stand out a lot more, and it would have made the story a lot more impactful. That's what. That's why I'm on the Malwika should have died train. I would actually maybe like Malwika as a character if she died. is the most insane thing I could say about that. Everyone is pro. I don't know. It's like I wouldn't really call everyone pro war because yeah, the only war is fighting against the abyss. So it's like yeah, if I have a big evil monster demon coming from space trying to kill me, I would also be pro war. I want to kill that thing. It's just that the war there isn't a conflict to the war. Where when like war is such a divisive term, when you call yourself the nation of war, you better have some internal conflict because war is not a simple fucking thing. And then they made it a very simple thing. I don't know what could have been said by the character. Conflict between the characters, especially with Mawika, yes. Because I always say, when I first met Better Than Raiden Shogun, okay, well that's not a very high bar. I don't even know. I don't know if I would say Better Than Raiden Shogun, because at least Raiden Shogun got her second story quest. But it's close. It's certainly close. What I always say is when I met Mawika, I was like, wow, this is so refreshing that like there's just an Archon who is just chill and nice to us and is trying to help us. And then that was it. And then that was all she ever was. And I was like, okay, when is this going to progress? When are we going to do something more? And it never happened. So yeah, that's I really do not like her characterization. I do not like her visual design. I do not like her balancing. There are some cool parts of her kit though. Every stream has to turn into a hate stream because someone always asks. That's what I was thinking earlier. Is I was like I feel like every single stream. By the way, how much time do we have until the banners? 10 minutes. I feel like every stream I hate on Escoffier, and then I realized, wait, people always ask why I don't like Escoffier when I say I don't like Escoffier, so I just have to justify myself. And I got Genshin or My Little Pony. Why is no one beefing? Let my boys beef. They should have pulled a God of War with Natlan. That's a take. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying it's insane to say that. I have interesting dynamics in Natlan. Even that's what okay, yeah. Auron was the saving grace of Natlan because he actually had conflict. Because he's just a fucking weirdo who causes problems for fun sometimes. He was, you know, abandoning the Master of the Night Wind, which to be fair, I would too because they tried to kill him. He went to work for the Fatui, and then he lied to his grandmother and is just weird. And then even his own boyfriend, he's weird about. I'm not explaining this well, but you guys can get what I mean. Wee. Sorry, Mr. Hilichurl. But is Mulani, she's Sicilian fun. I also do like my Sicilian fun girls. I like Lanyan. And And I think they're good. The Cillian Fun Girls are always good accents to a region. Nizuma is more like a dark, depressing nation of war than Natlan. Absolutely. There's actually like a war going on there. Natlan was just kind of like a battle. A big battle against the evil abyss that we don't feel, Would you have liked Mawika if she were a male? No, I would have hated her more. Probably. Yeah, no, those characteristics are more annoying on male characters. Because being, like, if... what am I trying to say? The only reason I even had a good, like, impression of Mawika as a character in the beginning is because it's like, oh, wow. Just a chill, nice, strong lady who wants to help us. And I wouldn't have had that good of an impression if she were a man. So I would have just started, if Mawika were a man, I would have liked her less in the beginning and continued down the path of not liking her. Or him. Also, shout out my girl Chaska. My girl Chaska, my girl Chaska, she got done so fucking dirty in the Archon quest. Because, like, I'm not gonna pull her because I just genuinely, I don't really like her kit design that much. I don't love her character design. I do love the little, ooh, I love the designs that she's got going on here. I don't love, like, the leather stuff, but the patterning is great on her. And, she sounds incredible. She sounds I love her voice acting. Not in the Archon quest. I think she sounds, she just is, like, a little too, like, kind of chill and calm in a lot of the Archon quest. She sounds genuine, like, just a little bit insane in her combat voice lines. And I love that. I love how Chaska, like, because she is a little bit insane. She got tainted by the Abyss. I love that she's just a little bit crazy. Sounds like you like underdogs? Yes. Emilie is my favorite unit. I do like underdogs. Always imagine the Pyro Archon as a buff, muscular, melanated man. I don't know. I'm not too, like, here or there on whether any character should have been male or female. Ability to do other kind of damage. Yeah, the whole absorption thing that Chaska has going on. Again, another thing I keep saying is, like, it's cool that she mostly does non-animo damage. But the fact that you can't control it and then all the bullets are randomly generated, it's, like, kind of honk shoe. Because if that's the thing that I'm doing, if I am playing an animo unit that does majority not animo damage, I want to be able to set up reactions with it, because reactions are cool. I don't just want to spam stuff. Like the Hoyo takes a constant elimination. Yeah. They definitely do. They definitely make, like, do the whole cultural inspiration thing to varying success, but I'm glad that they at least try. I'm probably also not, like, the best person to speak on how well they do it, but I know that they do have some issues. Raised by Birds is pretty cool. Being raised by birds is pretty cool. Hawk Tua? What happened? Hawk Tua? Yeah, Hawk Tua. That's funny. So many female characters, let alone male arc. Yeah, I do. I wish they had more male characters in general, but I don't really think I'm ever gonna say I wish X character was male instead of female. I think I'm just gonna say I would like more future characters to be male. Varka, I'm popping off for Varka. Even if I hate his kit, I'll be pulling him because Varka. She was so goofy. I love it. Thank you. Also, sorry. I saw you asked a question. Welcome. About Emilie Jean Bennett. Sure. I think I've actually... I might have done that. I don't remember what video I did it in. But I did, like, a Sunfire burning team with Risley in one video. And it was fun. It was pretty consistent. You don't really need burning in that context to, like, do the stuff that burning does and keep the aura. But, It is nice. It is fun. Paimon sounds so nice. I'm a fan of. I don't I like old Paimon. I like new Paimon. I don't think I really have a preference. More than popping off for Varka. I see that Varka better be a big beefy man. I already don't have high hopes because we got art. We got art in that like little teaser that we got. I think I can pull it up. He didn't look the biggest or the beefiest, but I like his voice, so I'll excuse it. I was gonna pull it up. I was gonna pull it up, but I'm too lazy. And also, don't the banners drop in like 6 seconds? Yeah, they do. Woo. Playable characters doesn't die, then Capitano won't be playable. Okay. So I am 100% on the train. I do like Capitano. I'm a Capitano fan, and I'm sad that he died. But I am not a Senora liker, and I think it was like I think her death was pretty impactful. It was pretty nice. But I think both of them are coming back in Snezhnaya. I definitely think both of them are coming back in Snezhnaya. Because there's too many resurrection themes around both of them. I think both of them are going to come back with different models and be playable. I do not see them staying dead. That is my take on both of them. Talk to the screen. Are you emotionless or smiling from time to time? What? Talk to this in my videos and now? I'm pretty motionless, I guess. I don't know. Should they give them in beards? True. Also, what else am I doing? I swear I had other things to do. I swear I had other things to do. I can check my battle pass or something. Emilie summoning circle. Also, no, I will not actually be pulling for Emilie weapon because I need to keep shilling enemy. I can't speak ever. I need to keep shilling Emilie, and I need to do it without her signature. And I also just don't have the primos for it. I do not have the primos for it. I'm gonna kill this guy so I can. Actually, no. You have a pyro requirement, so I should kill this guy. Just taking a nap because he's old. Also, like, I know Senor is dead, but Capitano is like also just straight up not dead. They're like, oh, his soul is going throughout the ley lines or whatnot. He's like in a weird between state. That glider on Lanyan is wild. You don't know about color contrast. You don't know anything about color contrast. Also, I did the wrong order. Whee! Look at all this cryo. Night Soul? No one's in Night Soul. Why are you going into this state? Ooh. Push your long ass Emilie. Push me over the edge to pull? Hell yeah. He's breathing, just taking a nap. Is he really breathing? Also, I did the wrong thing. I didn't know that he was breathing. Kill him, Tarzan. He is hibernating? Basically. He's frozen! Escoffier came along and froze him. So true. Does Emilie have a shop in Fontaine? Does Emilie have a shop in Fontaine? I don't know where it is. Am I a fake fan? I don't know if he's breathing. Oh, yeah, he straight up is. He is, like, very clearly breathing. Can I do a, camera? Camera? Oh, I'm messing everything up. I'll put my cursor there so you can see it's moving. That's not really the greatest place. Like, can you see that? He's straight up moving. Captain's voice is one of my favorites. Yes! Gundam Tanaka, my boy. I actually do not know the voice actor's name. I just know Gundam Tanaka from Danganronpa. Also, yeah, sorry. If any of you were looking up to me, I unfortunately have to inform you. I was a Danganronpa fan. I don't think I'm ever going to play them again, but I did enjoy them the first time around. Can you bless my Emily pulls before I go? Your pulls are blessed. Banners up? Banners up. Okay, okay, okay. Banners up. It is. It's time. I have to hide myself. We're doing pulls. Right now we are only doing them for Starshade. Come on, let me close out of that so nobody can see. Hold on. Wait. Show. There we go. You like that? You like that? You guys can look at this while I log into Starshade's account. And Starshade, you are going to have to give me the code that you get when I try to log in to your, it should be in your email. Let me log out here. Zajef ass starting soon. It kind of is a little bit Zajef failed. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Log into another account. Do that. You wrote down your email wrong, by the way. Instead of .com, you wrote .com. There we go. Okay, it has been sent. Send that to me over Discord, and I will log into your account, and we shall do your wishes. Right now, we are going for, I believe, just an Emily. No signature, right? I think I can pull up your form, but I don't think any signature. I think just an Emily and C2 Eon-san. If Emily appears early, please wish on Mav's banner for C2. Okay, there we go. There's our code. Read all the following except. And remember, you can send me $10 to do your dailies. Don't send me $10 to do your dailies. Wish me bad luck just to jinx it. I don't have to wish you bad luck, okay? It just comes naturally to me. And let me pull up, you just said wish where it is right now. This is a very pretty place that Emily would be a fan of. And it's in Fontaine and everything. I'm gonna pull up the form to make sure I'm not missing anything. Because I need to do this right. This is the first time I'm ever wishing on anybody else's account. I need to make sure this is right. We have 70 pity right now and 70 wishes. No constellations, no weapons. Just wish in the location you log in at. Cool. No special instructions. Your friends are messaging you. Your friends are messaging you, by the way. Sorry, I won't dox all your fucking messages. I already did a little bit, but whatever. We have a... Ooh, look at this Bloom team here. I've got so many Nilu freaks in my chat. I love it. So yes, we have 70 wishes. We're at 70 pity. Are we on a 50-50? Are we on a 50-50? Aoife, hell yeah. I see some stuff. I assume we are, because I see all these things. Come on. We are on a 50-50. Okay. Last 5-star was Veresa. And we are so far in. Certified Nilu freak here. Hell, why? Alright. Like, I'm not mad about it. I'm just curious why all the Nilu freaks come to my channel. Second 50-50 after a loss. Alright, so we don't have... I think this is like a... maybe a 55. And let's set the weapon banner. Even though we're not pulling on it, let's set it for good luck, okay? We are setting it for good luck. I don't have any other ways to stall. So I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna hit it. I'm just gonna do it. And I'm wishing you bad luck, apparently. 70 pity. We already have a 5-star. And it is capturing Radiance. We already fucking got it. So we're gonna have to go on the Moika banner, because I assume we are not getting... I assume we are not getting Eons on C2 in just this 10 pull. This shit is free. I mean, yeah, you were on a lost 50-50 at 70 pity, but it was all me. I did this to you. There she is! How did I notice stall at the exact moment? Look at that. I'll shut up.
If your inquiry is of a different nature, I suggest we find a quieter place to talk.
Congratulations on your Emily. Congratulations on pulling the best unit in the game. Let's see what 4 stars we get. I don't even check what, oh. Alright, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. But we are now on a guaranteed 4-star. So, that's 1 pity, 2 pity, 3 pity, 3 pity on a 4-star. And we got the best weapon of all time, because it's Dory's signature. Dory's signature. Okay, so now we are going... We're just going until what's it called? The Onsen C2? What are we at? Are we at C0? Are we at C0? Scene. We are at... Oh, C1. So we only want 1 Eonson right now. So this should be fairly easy. Have the max level her to 199 if you want. Hell yeah. I'll do that after we get our Eonson. I shouldn't... If. We will. We will. We definitely will. Are you pulling Sumeru Chronicle now? Sino Wander and a ton of 4 stars and 30 pulls? I don't know about that. I think this is a standout situation. Anyways, let's do some Eonson wishing. Let's hope we get some Eonsons. Go get your Yao Yao, hell no. I'm just like that. I just make these things happen. Okay. All right. Well, we're probably going to get another 4-star in the poll now. Maybe I just need to wish on not my own account. Maybe that's where all the luck comes in. This is fucking wild. And I'm guessing you want to save the rest. If you got everything you wanted. And a Fab Codex, that doesn't hurt. That doesn't hurt. Could be better, but it doesn't hurt. This doesn't normally happen, I promise, guys. I promise this is not a usual thing. We're saving? Okay. Then let's just hit that sweet... Did you say level 90? Or just 119? Just 119. Let's just hit this. Let's put a glider on her first, because this is what she deserves. I just put Sumeru... Actually, wait. I put, I think I put the McDonald's glider on her. Should have signed up for this insane luck. Yeah, sorry. Starshade just spent all my luck. Fastest ringer pulls. We still got my pulls to do, which is just going to be 110 pull, unless I get pressured to do more, which I assume I am going to do more. What wings are we doing? This is the most important part of the stream. If you say the Xbox wings, I'm taking your Emily from you. Just, you know, a little disclaimer. I'm probably saying Sumeru wings, because I think that's what I used until I got the McDonald's wings. Inazuma. I sort of feel the Inazuma wings. Try music wings. Actually, maybe these are what I used. These are very pretty. These are very pretty. I see someone saying Dragon Spine ones, but I'm not the biggest on these. These, you can only use these on a few characters. Wings of Song do look great on everybody, but they do look particularly great on her because she looks great in everything. We're doing Wings of Song? Okay. Now, let's do we have a build prepared? Was it on anybody, or are we just raw dogging it like I do? 1 starred artifact. I'll do the talents for now. But I can't. I can't. I can't. Are we taking a 90 or just 80 out of 90? This is so wild. Also, oh, sorry guys, I skipped the line. I should be doing the lines. We should be listening to the lines.
Thank you ever so much. No need to be so modest. Of course you deserve thanks.
Is it way too quiet for you guys to hear? You can read it. It counts.
Thank you for your suggestions. They give me a lot of food for thought.
Isn't she just the best? 80 out of 90 for now? Okay, and her build is on Mika. Let's steal some things from Mika. You've got a... Oh, wow. Look, you're better than me. You haven't refined your extra Jadewing copy. So, and then we're stealing the rest. Ugh. I'm not gonna... I'm just doing it on myself for now. I'm just... Because this isn't gonna work on your computer. It resets every time you log into a different goddamn computer. For my own sanity, I have to do this, though. And let's look at what our build looks like. Let's look at what our... Ooh, we have an onset goblet. That's nice. And then... Meeker. Meeker, where are you, buddy? There you are. Look at that. Look at that. 74, 120? That'll look a little bit better once she's ascended, because she ascends crit damage. I love her. I love her voice. I love that we're glazing Emilie voice in chat because I adore her voice. I had to wait to make sure she didn't have a line there. We are doing lines on stream. A little quiet. I can turn it up so we can hear the lines.
Power is only useful when wielded by the right person. I'll do my best to honor your trust in me.
She's just the best. She's just the best. Bless my Emilie pulls and I got her. I guess I just have insane Emilie luck. We got our first 10 pull and then we got Eonsan right after. I guess Emilie just knows what the fuck... she just knows what's up with me. The shirt is working, guys. The shirt is working. I don't like the... I do have to change the red hat because people think it means bad things. But, I was like, I have to put on this shirt today. Woo! Woo! Alright, so... No line? No line. Last level up. And final ascension.
Many things can only be seen clearly when you shine a strong light on them. And now it's like you've handed that light to me. Are you inviting me to join you on your journey? Then please, lead the way. I'll be right by your side.
She's just the best. No, no MAGA for Emilie. No, she doesn't know. She doesn't know. She's not like that. She's not with that. Let's claim your wishes. She doesn't roll like that. All right, okay. And then we got 74, 152. Got scared when I first saw the hat before I read it. Yeah, I do need to change it. I didn't realize when I made it. I need to make it blue, like the Please Be Patient, I Have Autism hat. But I didn't care enough to do that. And this is the only outfit that I have. The only VTuber outfit that I have. That has the I Heart Emilie shirt. So, sorry, we're stuck with the horrible hat for the day. First unit in the game to do 1 Emilie in damage. Make Escoffier balanced again. And then we have Eonsan C2. Yay! 30 attack, 30% attack. You want me to do your standard wishes? Or do you save those? You're not one of those freaks who saves those. What are we at here? Oh, okay. What Farazan constellation was that? Go ahead. Okay, I'm checking your Farazan constellations. Ooh, alright. That was a good one. I mean, doesn't really matter until C6, but at least it wasn't past C6. Let's see some standard wishes. Nothing. 9 Farazans. Yeah, come on, 2 Farazans and 2 pulls. Ooh! Oh. I mean, Widsith doesn't hurt. Widsith is always nice. But it works. And then nothing. Okay, not even a slingshot. Can't even pretend that we're popping off with Sethos. Okay, I think that's it. Do I need to do anything else on your account? Are we all good here? Can I do my 10 pulls? Draft an Emily team for me? Alright. I'm taking the charge. What, do you have anyone in particular that you want to use with her? Oh, hello. Everyone's full. I'm gonna have to replace someone. I'm gonna have to replace... This is based, indeed. Place international? Is it just called? No, it's not called international, so I actually have to look at the teams. It is... Where the hell is it? Where's the ginger? There's no ginger. There's no international here. I'm not seeing international. Am I fucking blind? Or do I just not see international? I need to level up. Is this a... It's a level 80 Razor. Come on. Is that that team? The Nilu team? Not the Nilu team. Fine. Whatever. Okay, and there's Child. Okay, so he's on the account. Where is she? Did I finish my thought before? Was when Emily was like the only unit that I pre-farmed? One of like the only 3 units that I pre-farmed? Okay. What are we doing here? Other than the team names? Where are the others? This is... Save a Horse? Aoife team named Save a Horse? This is why I need to like rename my team sometimes. Boring. Air Blender. Father's Day. Oh, Father's Day. I get it. Girl dinner. I think Save a Horse took the spot. Okay, so what am I doing here? Who do we want to do this with? Are there any yeah, I don't know if you answered. Are there any characters that you particularly want to play with her? What Emily team you'd recommend with what I have? I'm gonna only look at the like the level 75 plus units. I don't know if you use... Actually, it seems like you use these guys. I'm just insane. I am just insane. I can only use characters that are level 90. And I'm putting that onto you guys. Starting with Cole. Who would I run her with? What are some of the more recent 5 stars we have? Veresa and Arlecchino, it seems. We'll do a little bit of I think this guy is a necessity right now. I kind of am thinking about air fryer. What if we do a hyper carry Emily team? I shouldn't. But yeah, with your current teams, air fryer does seem like one of the better options right now. Is there a Kazuha? Where's Kazuha? There's Kazuha. Hi, Kazuha. I'm struggling. Hold on. Ooh. What are these stats? I'm seeing a sack frag. What are the stats at? That's decent. What if we... but we don't have a C6 Farazan is the issue. So you'd have to do like some weird dual carry stuff with her. Although you could do it. You could do it. You could absolutely do it. But I think the issue I don't really want to... I do like Venti Airfire stuff, but I don't want to recommend it because it's a fucking Venti and he just like gets disabled against certain content. He doesn't do anything against bosses. So I'm actually kind of thinking like a dual carry Lanyan Farazan type of thing here, funnily enough. News to stream. Welcome, Jay. I do stream. I do that. Currently styling my Venti wig. Beautiful. This is a good question. I think I do. Genuinely.
It's been a while since I've limbered up.
Genuinely, it's fucked up that this is actually the
Let's hit the
team that
town.
I'm gonna like say performs pretty well. And of course it does worse without C6 Fars on, because you are gonna have some serious energy issues. But if you do like dual DPS Fars on stuff, oh hello, and she's already crowned. You're bold. If you do DPS Fars on stuff, then you might be able to make this work. Get back to me. Get back to me and say how well this works. But you have a DPS Lanyan. She's C1, so it works. And what is this? What is this guy looking like? Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Crowned? Crowned. Wonderful. Yeah. No joke. Air fryer. Woo! There's your Emily team. Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you proud? You got your Emily team now. Whee! Horizontal emblem isn't too rough. Okay. Yeah, it seems like you still use her because she is leveled. She's talented. She has all the right stuff on her, so hell yeah. Let's oh, we've got an achievement. I'm not gonna claim it for you, but we do have an achievement. Congratulations on your Emily. Let's get out of here and let me boop. Let's do my wishes now. Let's do my wishes. I got Emily and Janssen C2 and 20 polls. You too? Everyone is popping off. Exit and clear login information. And go back on my account. Few crown fars on before C6. That's the definition of manifesting. Everyone's getting crazy luck watching me. Now I'm just scared that you guys have been stealing all my Mawika luck, even though it's not really luck. Because I won't be that sad if I don't get her. Let's do this then. I don't think I have a way to stall. I do not think I have a way to stall. So I'm just gonna full send it. Oh, and I still have 600 Genesis crystals. I'm trying to save this to so I can get an outfit. I'm stalling now. But you know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to save this until I get an outfit, but I have been tempted to convert them. Some of the luck I want in Emily. I bless you, Dorsal. Eon-san, please? No 5-star. That's a little sad. Which outfit? I actually don't really like any of the outfits for the characters that I have. I want the Ganyu outfit. I really like the Ganyu outfit. But, I do not have her. So I would probably just wait until I have her to get that. Please. The Yan-san. I'm not even on a guarantee for the 4 stars, so this could be anything random. Please? Favbo. Woo. Yippee. Now I just want to do it again, because now I do have the guarantee. I shouldn't be doing this. Ganyu and Shen skins are so pretty. I need to check the outfits to make sure. I do like the Shenhe outfit. It is nice. I think I probably prefer her base skin. Just because I like the feather stuff she has going on in the back. I like the Ayaka outfit. I don't think I play Ayaka enough to get it. But I do really like the Ayaka outfit.
Embraces its duty as a Jew.
Waiting for the funniest possible outcome. I kind of do want to send it. 99% of gamblers do lose before they hit it big. I'll send it. Fine, I'll send it. This is fucked up. I'm at 40 pity. Or I'm at 30 pity. The funniest possible thing could happen right now. The funniest possible thing could happen right now. Okay. It still is in early. I do not have any hopes, but it is still early in the 10 pull. Oh, hi, Yao Yao. So no Yance on C4. Alright, no. It's not happening. I'll take it! I'll take the guarantee! I will take the guarantee. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is funny. And now, yeah, I think I would prefer getting an Effa over getting Mawika. But that is really funny. Mawika wanted revenge for the hate talk. She got it. Mona... I was happy with either outcome. Because it would have either been like, oh cool, I get a guarantee for a unit that I actually want, or it would have been fucking hilarious. But legitimately, I got that at like 32 pity. Because I was at 19 pity, right? Yeah, I was at 19 pity. I did one 10 pull, 29. I got her at 31. That's crazy. Do one more 10 pull. Stop it. I'm impressionable. Stop it, I'm impressionable. And I do really want Eon's on C4. The 4-star pity. I hate you people. I don't even know what 4-star pity I was on. It's like 5 or 6. More 10 pull. Fuck you people. I can't. This is bad. I said I was susceptible to gambling. Or I was less susceptible to gambling, and I'm losing the fight right now. But I do kind of want to do it. Pull for Marika's weapon. I already got it. Why would you pull for R2 of a weapon? I mean, you could pull for another, I guess. I don't know. Multiple copies of limited weapons just seem like not the greatest thing to me. Think about an Effa. The thing is, I don't care that much about an Effa. That's why I've been willing to do this, is I'm like, she's not that cool to me. She's interesting, and I'll like enjoy playing her if I get her. But I don't really care that much. Nefa is an Aoife constellation. True. I do want an Aoife constellation. And I actually do have a vision that Aoife will be on that banner. I hate you people. It's not happening. 4-star. 4-star. Thank you. At least give me Eon-san. Come on, man. It could be a double. I think I'm done after this because I am getting low on primos, and I don't like to hit 0. Alright, actually now I'll go... Sorry. Now I'll go to a 4-star pity just to see, because I'm at 2... I have to do 2 wishes. 1 wish. 1 wish. I hate this fucking game. I hate this game. Everybody took all my luck. Everybody took all my luck. I said it was gonna happen. I mean, I guess it was pretty lucky to get a 31 pity Mona, and now I do have a guarantee. But, woo! C4 Mona. I'm still not gonna use her. I would like to find a reason to build her, but she sucks to play. I just do not enjoy playing her. 1 more can't hurt? No. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm not susceptible to gambling. 1 more can hurt. Because now... I think if I win now, then it's like just over for an Effa. I think I'm not going to get her. Might hit big. I hate you people. This is why I shouldn't stream my wishes. I'm going to do my test runs and confirm my feelings that Mawika feels bad. What are the chances though? Well, now it's a 1 in 3 chance that I get my Eons on C4. Say no to peer pressure. It's not even peer pressure, because if you guys were like... I mean, I guess it is peer pressure, because I kind of want to do it. I wouldn't be entertaining the thought if I wasn't kind of with it. Is C4 that good? It's fine. Yeah, C2 is the big constellation. Moreover, it's more progress to C5 and 6, but I do kind of want it. There are some things that enables. It makes her feel a little bit better with, what? Feel a little bit better with Xiangling.
Let's do this then. Tell me what you see.
What if in the Maoika... Never mind. I was gonna say, what if we just never stopped the Maoika? But this team would feel awful if I didn't do that. Except also the burst feels awful. I do, like, just visceral feeling of the burst, don't enjoy it.
Not now. Don't be
Look at that bike Mew. I don't like the bike. I wouldn't use the bike. I'd use the burst and then I swap off. That's what I'm planning on doing with her. If I must for Aoife, should I skip Emilie for that? No. I would definitely wouldn't say a must. I don't know. She's gonna be fairly good. But she just deals damage. So like she's gonna be a better Fischl, essentially. Layla in the Maoika trial. They know she's goated. They know she's goated. Now let's see the real trial. The real Archon trial. Here's the Pyro Archon, guys. Please, please no begging for primos in my chat. Please and thank you. Why is Ga Ming here? Why in God's name is Ga Ming here?
Congratulations! Up to it, Montai!
7th time in a row you bought better Fischl. This is the first time. Absolute first time. If it was worse Fischl, certainly would have been the 7th time. She's on Reverie, I assume. She's on Reverie. Where's Deepwood? Where the fuck is Deepwood? I mean, I guess it's a trial team. It's not like you need it. Whee! Hooray! Fine, I'll do it. Fine, one more. Because I'm on a guaranteed 4-star. I lost my 4-star 50-50. And I at least get an on banner, and maybe it will be on-san. But if I get a Maoika, it's fucking over, and I'm not getting an Effa unless I get lucky. Beautiful. Beautiful. No singles? No, no singles. Because I was at 0 4-star pity, so I was just like, let's end it. Fine. You know what? Fine. I got 4 Yansons on her first banner. So maybe this is just what I am destined to do. Another Yao Yao. Yeah, let's end it. Let's end this one. Ridiculous. So funny, the early Mona. Imagine. I just wanted my Eonson. I'm done now. I promise. Because now I'm way too low, and it would hurt my soul to go under the amount of primos that I have. What even is this trial?
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Should be on standard, trust. Eonson? She is on standard. Yeah, I'll get Eonson on standard.
Justice will prevail. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Also, alright.
Happy returns!
I realized the first time that I played this team, it has no off-field electro. So there's no way to reproc res shred.
Stop right there. I'm going in. Stronger.
Vape.
Mighty mythical beast!
Trial Gumming does 100k. 100k? What the hell? Trial does suck. Almost as much as my Gumming gameplay sucks. But it's Trial C0 Gumming, so I'm not gonna try. Woo. Go to Yao Yao. Yao Yao Impact. That's fucked up. Can't believe I did that many wishes on the Maoika banner. Whee! Hyper Bloom! Hyper Bloom! Oh, whoops. I'm supposed to be normal attacking. Oh, and he doesn't have C6. Oh. Or P2? Whichever the one that extends his burst duration is. Kill, kill, kill. Easy. Ready to flip a coin from Arwika? I lost my coin flip. I kind of won. I still kind of won. You can take mine. I didn't mean to go here. I meant to claim. I meant to go claim. I won it. Almost commendable that they made Eonson look like crap to play. How do they do it? They don't want us to know. They don't want us to know. Lost a mana for Eonson dupes too. Woo! We're all winning out here. How many primas do I have left now? Good lord, I don't even want to look. 2,000 is fucking miserable. Okay. Do I even have anything else that I really want to do here? I think that's it. I mean, I might not end the stream quite yet. It's only been an hour and 40 minutes. I just don't know what else I'm going to do. I am not very susceptible to I'm a little susceptible to gambling. Here's the thing, is I feel like I know when to stop. I'm never a person who is like, okay, let's go buy out all the I'm just making excuses for myself. I'm just making excuses for myself. But I'm never a person who's like, let's go buy out all the these wishes and go to the Stardust and do this. I usually only pull as much as I have to. Investigate. Carrot. Free carrot. I go and I stop. I also no 5-star constellations or 5-star weapons for me. I hate that shit. I mostly do it because I don't want to gamble. Because I never have the thought in my head like, ooh, what if we get an early constellation, or what if we get an early weapon? The only limited constellations I have, one of the wrong place. Wrong place. I just need to show off how good I am at not gambling. I need to prove to myself mostly. This one was planned. I saved up a lot of wishes for a good amount of patches, and this one was planned. This one was off the Chronicled banner, the last Chronicled banner when I was going for Yaimiko, so it doesn't count. And this one was at 11 pity. So it also doesn't count. Because it was I was wishing. You're not allowed to laugh, okay? Promise that you won't laugh. I was wishing for Star Glitter so I could buy out the monthly wishes. And I'm happy I got it. I am happy I got it because it made Shiori, it made her lifespan on my account a little bit longer. Well, for Emily and Sylvan up from Lilani when she reruns? I don't know about that. It depends if because she's either next banner cycle, or she is like she either is in 3 weeks or in 6 weeks, and you might be able to if it's in 6 weeks, but if she's phase 1 of the next update, then I think definitely no. We are getting a new region. We're getting we're getting 2 permanent regions, I think. I could be dead wrong. I could be dead fucking wrong. But I think we're getting 2 regions next patch. We're at least getting the summer event is coming, but the area that they're adding for the summer event is permanent. Also, yeah, sorry. If anybody wants to avoid leaks, this is the main content. Sorry, the video content. That is all. I don't really talk about leaks very much in my edited content, but the stream is all leaks. Wait until the live stream. Sorry. I'm a moron. That's really good advice. Because the Emilie banner is still going to be up by the time the banners get announced. So just hang out, wait to see if she's phase 1 or phase 2. You might be able to get away with it if she's phase 2, because we are getting a fair amount of exploration stuff next patch. Gotta get Marjavari. Basically not a leak that that we're getting Marjavari. It has to come next patch. Because it's the only Natlan place that we know about that isn't in the game yet. C0 on Sun, does she need cons? No. She is a very solid unit at C0. Just gets a little bit better with cons. Not a little bit. She does get significantly better. I think the metric that people used to illustrate it was C0 Yansan is generally a tiny bit worse. Not a tiny bit. She is noticeably worse than Bennett. Around probably like 10-ish%. Ooh, is it raining? It is raining. Hell yeah. C2 makes her essentially on par in like her more favored teams. And then C5 and C6 are also upgrades with... C4 is kind of... Not really. It's mostly C5 and C6 that are further upgrades. And those both make her better than Bennett. Just like a straight up upgrade in her relevant teams. Harder to build with cons. Sorry. I always need to point that out. People say... People. Not people. I know who I'm talking about. I don't know if other people say it, but I do know that Saluna said it. It was like, oh, but she's harder to build with C5. She's not harder to build with C5. What it is that higher levels on her burst, it always converts 27% of her attack. Leveling up her burst doesn't change that she always gives your on-field character 27% of her attack. More burst levels only increase the max attack bonus. So you have to build more attack to hit this cap. If you have a C5 Yansan and you build her as if she's not a C5 Yansan and you build her for a regular crowned burst, she's not going to do less buffing. What C5 does is it makes it harder to hit her cap, but she doesn't like get any worse if you don't hit her cap. And when you word it like she's harder to build with constellations, I think it makes people think that she, like, if you get her C5 and you use the same build that you used before C5, she's going to buff less attack, and that is not true. She just is a little bit more difficult to actually get to the cap. She just has a higher potential, but you need to work harder to hit that potential, I think is a way I like to put it. Nefa nerfs made Emilie... Nefa nerfs did exist. Nefa nerfs did exist. I know they're not crazy. Nefa still probably does a good amount more damage than Emilie, but she went from 80% to 65, right? So multiplying that by 3 is... What am I doing? I can just type this in. 195, 140 to 195 is a sizable nerf. Made Emilie more relevant, but Inefa still generally is a pretty significant upgrade over Emilie. It's just that she's way less flexible, and you can do a lot less with the electrocharge reaction. So I still think you want Emilie and Inefa for different reasons. But in general, Inefa is probably better if I'm being honest with myself. Got her? Hell yeah. Didn't even have to spend Star Glitter? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All my viewers are siphoning my luck. What is this? What the freak is this? $690 that I can run an Electro Goblet and still hit it? Yeah, she is, like, before C6, she is very, very easy to build. I'm overcapping here. Generally, to hit the cap on this buff, on this buff, to hit 690, you have to have, it's like 2,555, I think is the number. So right now, I am already over it, and also she gets a little bit more attack from her. She gets another 20% buff from her A1 passive. So I'm just way over. But there is there are things there's reasons to build Eonsun with more attack, because what happens when she goes below, what is it? When she goes below 42 Night Soul points. I'm gonna do a little demonstration. Where's that glider from? McDonald's. It's from McDonald's. You had to go to fucking McDonald's and buy a thing and like put in a code to get it. Anyways, where is my, here it is. So, Eonsun. I actually might make a little video on Eonsun. I don't know. I feel like the ground has already been covered for the most part, but in general, there are a lot of just misconceptions about her because she does have a confusing ass kit.
Quick as a flash.
You see this little bar that she has, there's that little orange, I can circle it, that little orange mark. Essentially, above that orange mark is when she buffs the maximum amount. She's buffing 27% of her attack. Below that bar, her buff kind of slowly decays over time, so she's buffing less and less attack as you go down. But if you build more attack than like attack over her cap, her supposed cap at you know, the what 27% of her attack is to hit this number, then you can make it so even as her Night Soul bar goes below this and the buff is supposed to fall off, it doesn't actually fall off. I don't know if I really explained that very well, but by building more attack than you need, like the minimum attack that you need to hit the cap, you can make her maximum buff last longer, I think is the simplest way to put it, without getting too bogged down in the numbers. So there's reason to have situations like that. I mean, I only like use her ever in Kenichi teams, and he moves a ton, and he always keeps her Night Soul bar maximum, so it's not, there's not much of a reason for me to build more attack than is necessary. But it's, I just like to keep her on a universal build in case I use her in other teams. A little bit, yeah, I can't make little videos. It'd probably be more around 20 minutes if I were to make an Eonsun video. Because I would never be like, here are some interesting teams you can use her in, because it's just like, use her with any attack buffer. And she gets pretty good use. Like, even if they don't move a lot, even if they don't keep her buff up for a long time, she is definitely very usable. I use her with, I mean, I've used her with Sethos. The rough rate below 42. 2556 attack to reach the max bonus. Yeah, at level 10. No, I don't mean 40. I think I actually do mean 20. I think. Probably would be around 30, maybe. Maybe 30. Because maybe I would be like, here are some units that are particularly good with her. Or here are some units that do really appreciate the not circle impact, like Aoife. How much attack does she need at C6? Huh? I think C5 is the constellation that raises it. I think it is around 3,000. It's a little over 3,000. Let me do a little quick math because it's very easy to do. Just need to check Hakushin. Check her talent levels. Talent level 13. Her maximum is 810. So 810, divide that by 27. Yeah, oh no, it's 3,000 exactly. It is 3,000 exactly. Very easy to remember. Huh? Yeah, 3,000. So once she hits C5 to hit the maximum buff, she needs 3,000 attack. But if you still only can hit even like 2,700 attack, 25, she's not going to buff less than she did before C5. She just has the potential to buff higher if you build her better. Those are the words that I like to use. Because every time I've heard like, oh, she's more annoying to build at C5, it's like leaving out the part that she's more annoying to build if you want to optimize and if you want to get that maximum buff. She's not any more annoying to build if you don't really care about hitting the maximum buff. But I mean, it's like at that point, like why not why get C5 because she's a 4-star and you do just get 4-star constellations eventually. But yeah. Woo. Really like Emily as a character. Recent trend to power creep. I'm worried if I get her, just replace her with a newer unit. I don't think they are much. I don't think they're too keen on directly replacing units for the most part. So I really, especially in a case like Emily's, is I think Emily like works in such a unique way that I don't think anyone will directly replace her. I get the sentiment. I definitely do get the sentiment. I think Emily, Really, I mean, in Genshin, my advice is always going to be, like, go for units that you want over anything else. And you usually can make them work. That is becoming less true recently with some trends. Like, I am having a harder and harder time with older units. But Emily, I guess I should have kept the archive open because Emily is still fairly new. Emily still is a very strong unit at this point, and I don't think she's going to be pushed out of the meta. It's just that, like, these new units are a step above her because they're a step above fucking everybody. She genuinely is one of the stronger units. And, you know, she was the last unit released before Fontaine, or before Natlan. But she genuinely is one of the strongest units in, like, all these, in this entire cast here. So, if she is going to get power crept, I would say it's not going to be anytime soon. I mean, I say that when Escoffier has already... Like, Escoffier is technically a better off-healer. Inefa is going to deal more damage than her, and she has a shield. But, she has not... Like, she's not close to being pushed out of the meta at this point. And she's the burning unit. So she hasn't been directly power crept in that sense. She's still going to be the burning unit, and you can still do burning stuff with her. So if you want to do burning stuff, then, you know, you should go for Emily, because there's probably not going to be another unit who does burning better than her, at least for, like, I don't think ever, but if it does happen, it's going to be years before that happens. So that is my general thoughts. If you like her, she's really good in a lot of teams, and you can use her in a lot of places, and I don't think she's going to get pushed out soon. It's just that the newer units are so much stronger than the older units that if you're pulling specifically for meta, everybody, like Mualani and forward, should be your priority. That's just, it's kind of sad, but that just is the state of the game. Dendro in general is being pushed out. Yeah, yeah, not by any, like, nature of Dendro itself, but just by the nature of their reactions. Being a little bit more limited than how multiplicative or amplifying reactions are going to be. Una reactions more likely to get a teammate who does reburning stuff. Yeah, that's also true. Is because she's an off-fielder. I even if she does get a unit that does what she does directly better, you're just going to use them both together. It's like every fucking time a official quote-unquote upgrade comes out, where is she? Every time they're like, oh, is there going to be a unit that power creeps Fischl? You just run them together. You just run them together, because Fischl is that good, and she does all she does off-field. Cannot. Yeah. Unique quirk of enabling other teams with burning feels very, yeah, unlikely that's her place. Will Lauren still be able to use her for the foreseeable future? Yes. Of course. I will not shut up about Emily. I cannot shut up about Emily. It's impossible. So goddamn strong, stupid, easy to play. Every action is coming. I mean, at this point, I think Fontaine was more the lines of everything else is catching up. Although Hyper Bloom is still...
Wait.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Hyper Bloom. Because it is, it's not the most fun to play. It is kind of brain dead easy. I do like Aggravate. optimizing stuff with aggravate is a lot of fun. But I don't think aggravate was particularly strong. Spread wasn't particularly strong. I think it's mostly hyperbloom was the busted danger reaction. And throughout Fontaine we were catching up, and now in Natlan we are surpassing it.
Whatever.
Boy playing Emily and just save. That is also, as much as it hurts to say, that is a reasonable decision. Because she's not particularly relevant, but she is more than usable in the current climate of the game. And also, I should point out, I don't think I talked about this enough in the Emily 101, is that being good against this boss in particular, I don't think, like, they're going to cycle it out of Stygian pretty soon. You know, I mean, not pretty soon, whenever Stygian resets. When is that? Also, why does Stygian not get a HUD element up there? There we go. But they're gonna cycle it out of Stygian. Next she's a Papilla anyways. Actually, yeah, that's also true. She is very good against Stygian. In any case, she does have significant strengths against these two bosses, and depending on how they design bosses going into the future, she might also have significant strengths against them. And the way that they're designing endgame content, units being able to counter specific lame boss mechanics is an important thing. And Emily is really, really good at countering two specific bosses at the moment. So Emily will have to wait until another day when she's on the... I think, honestly, if we're being 100% honest here, I think next Emily banner is going to be the Inazuma Fontaine Chronicled. I think that is just her fate. Because I don't see this banner performing very well. They always set my girl up to fail. First fucking banner was first banner was, you know, 4.8 right before Natlan came out, and they ran her alongside Yelan. Second banner, not much better, 5.7. And they ran her alongside Mawika. They just hate my girl. My ass off. And waste some money getting Skirk and Shenhe. Shenhe maybe a little bit. I mean, I can only hate so hard. But Shenhe is not a particularly great unit. I knew what I was doing when I went for her. Oh my god. Hello. Hello, it's Tars Blamo. Hello. Emily getting the Yoimiya treatment. Yeah. They don't even bother running her as much as they ran Yoimiya is the thing. So she's getting it worse than Yoimiya. Although Risley maybe did. No, I don't know if Risley got it worse, but he's also gotten it pretty bad. But yeah, struggled here. Wasted money getting Shenhe is a decision. Because Shenhe... The way, what? The premium Skirk team is what? It's Skirk, Farina, Escoffier, and then basically it doesn't matter after that. There are 5 units that are the best in slot, which are... what are they? Shenhe, Citlali, Mualani, who the hell are the other ones? Yelan, and someone else. I can't remember for the life of me. Mona. Oh my god, yeah, Mona, sorry. Mona is... I just got the C4. I have the premium, or I almost have the premium Skirk team. I have half the premium Skirk team. But in general, like, those guys, they are the best last slots, but honestly, I don't really think it matters, because the core of Farina, Shenhe, Escoffier is so strong that you can throw whoever the hell you want in there, and it's gonna do pretty good. Like, even, I mean, Xingqiu isn't a great example because Xingqiu is just genuinely cracked, but he's a little bit far behind. He's like a little bit, and I mean a little bit, genuinely like only a small step below those 5. You could do, yeah, Dahlia is an option. Layla is like technically an option if you want to do like, because she enables, Calamity of Eshu, and she can hold Tenacity. You can just kind of, like, really throw whoever you want as long as they're Cryo or Hydro in that slot, and the team will be okay. The team will be fine. You don't really have to worry about, as long as you have those three, your premium Skirk team will do good enough. Cryo buffing ends before Shinshnaya comes out. Alma, do you think it'll be centered? I can't predict at this point. I think maybe I just don't want to predict because I really do not like how they did Freeze. Fun fact, someone came in my comments today and had the audacity to say that Escoffier actually had an interaction with the reaction she was like she was designed around, and Emilie didn't. And I'm like, I can't even fucking begin to dissect that. What? What? Escoffier wants you to trigger. Escoffier has a reaction, or like she cares about freeze, and Emilie doesn't care about burning. What are we talking about? Are we playing the same video game? Are you from an alternate timeline? What? I can't. I couldn't. I fucking couldn't. Because literally, you can go mono cryo, and Escoffier works just fine. The only real reason that Escoffier teams are usually freeze-based is because you want Farina. Because Farina's fucking busted. But you don't care about the reaction at all. It's a blue physical team. Anyways, I need to stop the Escoffier hate. I need to stop it. 60 video of my weekend, Emily.
How did I do that?
Don't have Farina or Mona, I just like Shenna. Oh! Honestly, if you like her, pop off. Pop off.
Okay.
Requires you to, that's what I'm saying. Emily requires you to do burning, and Escoffier's passives are the same in Mono Cryo. Asking for literacy in the Genshin community. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not happening. One more time, I have to say it. I have to make the disclaimer. No hate to Ziox, but like that's the reason he's successful, because he does just make videos reading off the kit, and do what works for you, man. Do what works for you, man. If you can do well, if you can do well just reading off the kits to your audience, be successful doing that, pop off. But like, if people could fucking read, it would be over. It'd be a little bit over. He still has streaming, so I can't hate too hard. He is still like an actual entertaining streamer that you can go watch. Scofia overtook Kira's title. Singest highest written attack multiplier without conditions? Really? Really? I didn't even think Kirara had it. But I guess so. Yeah, big silly burst. Big silly burst. What's your Emily 101 done to me? Going insane with impossible ideas. That's the way it should go. Will theory craft. The Shao crash outs. Alright, yeah, sorry. Sorry to call out Zayak specifically. He does add a lot of information. He does bring calcs into it. He does bring numbers into it. And he does like give decent recommendations. I probably shouldn't have said Zayax in particular, but there are just so many fucking content creators that can just read off the kits and be successful doing it. And it's funny. It's silly. It's funny. Props to them. I could never, but if you can. Let me Kirara. Sorry, she's mine. She's all mine. Gotten like C8 Kirara, and she's so pretty. I love her outfit. I'm so glad. Genshin has an actual issue making all the best outfits free. Because, like, I actually might have bought this in the shop. And and they just gave it to me for free. How often do you stream? Whenever I feel like it. Usually like 2 to 3 times a week, I'd say. But there's not a schedule, unfortunately. Emily infused on-field C6 Benny, Pyro Traveler, and Lava Walker Rosaria. Okay. Sorry. Lava Walker. You triggered something in me by bringing up Lava Walker. I'm such a Lava Walker hater. You can use it, but like it's... I think I'll just... Especially for Rosaria, if you're doing off-field Melt Rosaria, I need to have the daily Lava Walker crash out. It's 35% damage bonus. You want to know what this is? Let's go pull up Noblesse. 20% damage bonus in the 2-piece. Let's go pull up... You know what? I could pull up... what's it called? Blizzard Strayer? But you know what? I'm going to pull up a new relevant set. We'll go Galleries. 15% cryo damage bonus. 2-piece Noblesse, 2-piece Finale of Deep Galleries is the exact same effect as 4-piece Lava Walker. Just bringing that to your attention. Those two pieces together are 35% damage bonus. And you are using a 4-piece set to get that effect. Can't do that. Yeah. Can't do that for a video. Especially you, Tars. Doing the bullshit that you do. Tars makes like even more scuffed things than I do work. You be clearing Abyss with just bullshit. Just whatever. Most gotchas have YouTubers a read off. Yeah, okay. It's a... I think I'm catching on the second half of what you said, is that I think most gotcha kits are overly verbose. So that's why people can get a career off of just reading kits. But sorry, I like being literate. So that's why I don't do... I always try to reword things when I'm talking about kits and things. It's it is very, very much a problem in gotchas in general, and it's probably a translation issue for the most part. Maybe it's not a translation issue, but they word things in a way, it's like very much legalese, where it's like, we need to say exactly everything, exactly what everything does, so if you are a fucking lawyer who knows how to read it, you'll understand how the kit works, but if you're not, then yeah, wall of text. Official. Oh, we're talking about Official's outfit is still the best? Sorry, I'm such a Official outfit hater. I'm not really a hater of the outfit. I just like Official's base skin so much. I choose not to use the outfit.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin
Kara's and Xingqiu's outfits are tempted by as a free-to-play player. I like Xingqiu's. I do like Xingqiu's, more just because I like shaking up what he looks like, because I was looking at his old skin for so long. Although this is nicer. He did just raid Farina's cabinet. He did just raid her closet. Which, you know, Farina's fly as hell. No shade. But he did just do that. What do you mean? Bullshit, no idea what you're talking about. Oh yeah, also someone else said when going back to talking about Lava Walker, you're already doing an on-field Emily team. You're already triggering burning. Just go Reverie. That's 18% attack and 50% damage bonus. I mean, bullshit, no idea what you're talking about. Barely missed the Lava Walker set. No, I geared your Emily. If you took that Deepwood set off your Emily and put on Lava Walker, you don't deserve to have her. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. Had it laying around since 1.0. Oh, I guess, yeah, fine. If you've had the set laying around, then sure. But you should look to upgrade because, like, Reverie is just better. Objectively best video. Sorry, I started that Fremine video. I didn't finish it yet. I did not finish it yet. But I like the skill spam Fremines. And I'm probably going to do that when I get a Scoffier and I build her to do nothing but heal. And I don't level her skill at all, and I put her on maidens. Shincho's fixes his god-awful hair. No! Tars, no! Please! Please, no Lava Walker Emily! Please! She has a signature set! She has one! And I know I haven't farmed it and I don't have it. But that doesn't mean that I shouldn't. That doesn't mean that I shouldn't. Tag in the upcoming community post. If you do that, I will laugh. I will very much laugh. I'll appreciate that level of hatred. Because I am also a big ass hater, and I can't help but appreciate another big ass hater. Anyways, what am I even doing? I don't think I can really do anything else right now. I could check my battle pass and see if I can complete. I can do that. 10 furnishings. Do I have 10 furnishings? I do. Guys, you want to know what it is? Do you guys know what it is? A Lava Walker set lying around your smell. I started playing in 1.0. I don't even have a Lava Walker set. I never farmed that fuck-ass domain. Mostly just because I didn't have a priority. Actually, I did farm a little bit for Hu Tao, but my Hu Tao was so bad. Oh, sorry, it was fish.
If you ever...
I didn't take the time to show you guys. It was fish. It was 10 fish. I like farmed. Let's place the more fish. Oh shit. Please. I farmed that domain a tiny bit, but I've mostly just strongboxed it, and then I put Mara Shosei on Hu Tao when I got her. But Hu Tao was my first limited 5-star, and she was built like utter ass for a while, but it didn't matter because I oh, here it is. Here's fish. Because I didn't have Xingqiu. I had Hu Tao for like months before I got Xingqiu. What the what? Why are you hating on the fish? I love hating, but hating on the fish is not allowed. You have to love the fish. One day this room will be all fish. Suffering in Caesar or Xingqiu. Better than C-1, but like I do not envy people who are running Caesar or Xingqius. Of course I'm a hater. Have you seen the... I vaguely remember the amount of level 1 5-stars you have. It is funny. I strive to reach that level of haterdom in some way. That was a little bit of why I kept pushing to maybe get a Mawika. Because I'm like, it also just would be really funny to go 60 out of 70. Because like, that's the most utilitarian way to hate. Like, I'm not going to leave you at level 1 out of hatred. I am going to level you until we hit the bare minimum of what I need to make you buff other units. And also, I just can't leave units at level 1 because I'm too brain rotted and I need the standard wish. Oh, no. More fish. I wonder when I'm going to hit a high load limit in this room. Because you can get a shitload of stuff in one room if it's all the same item. Because it takes so much less load limit if it's a duplicate of an item that already exists. You also not done... I did do the Verisa quest. This is... Oh, sorry. The thing that's... I guess you're asking about my map. This is the Archon quest. It's not even showing up, but it's the new Archon quest that I need to do. Fish room goes hard. Why so many fish? Because fish funny. Because the battle pass tells me to make 10 furniture a week. So, like, why not? Gotta do the fish. Gotta do the fish. Oop. Starship going? Of course. Really, I gave you all my luck for the night. Your account got all of my luck, and then I just wallowed in horror and fear. What I'm doing for Skirk and Escoffier. Escoffier... Maybe I will also leave Escoffier at 60 out of 70. I'll think about it, but it also is really funny to imagine leveling her to 90 and not leveling her skill at all and crowning her burst for the heal. Like, it's just funny to imagine investing in her for all the wrong reasons. I'll have to see what happens when I get her, because I am set on getting her. And maybe one day I'll get Malwika. Maybe when Malwika is less problematic. Problem is that her burst does damage. I know that. That's why I'm just gonna go probably triple attack on her. That still is gonna do a lot of damage. Maybe I'll just run away from the enemies before I burst every time. I'm gonna have a really bad Maiden's build on her in any case. I think I also want to level her for the case of like seeing what if we just like build her like a normal Escoffier, build her to do damage, but she does half the damage that she does. Because that's essentially what level 1 talents is. It's like half the scaling that a level 10 talent does. Let me see if I have a unit with level 1 talents. Where are my units with level 1 talents? They're nowhere. They're nowhere. There we go. So Sino, let's pull up Sino. His normal attack scalings. At level 10, yeah, first hit does 97.4%, 94.7%. This is essentially half the scaling that he would at level 10. So I want to build her for the sake of like, if Escoffier was exactly the same, but she did half the damage that she did, would she still be cracked? And the answer would be yes, because I already know that. I already know that because she does too much goddamn damage, and she does way too much of everything else. But I just need to prove that. I just need to prove that. Just burst in the wrong direction. Healing bonus circlet, there is the idea. Healing bonus circlet on maidens. Burn vape Emily would work. She's the one vaping with Candace. It would probably work. Would Melt Chong Yun be more viable? I don't... That's a good question. Her normal attack scalings are kind of ass either way. Let's do... What's her charge attack right now? The 132. It's like not disgusting. It's not the worst thing in the world. But you'd probably be doing charge attack spam. Also, does she have... Let's look this up. Emilie. Does she have ICD on her charge attack? Because normally polearms don't. But she has a special animation, so I'm thinking she might. Advanced properties, charged attack, has no ICD, applies 1 unit. So she can always potentially vapor melt with her charged attack. I would probably go melt. Just, I mean, you would need an off-field pyre either way. I don't know. Maybe vape. Maybe vape. Vape just gets you the higher number, and melt gets you probably more consistency. That's what you're gonna be choosing before between them. Plunge Emilie. I could do a plunge Emilie. Just window text. Okay. Shipley balancing units is my favorite pastime. I'm too brain rotted to do that. Although maybe I also just pull bad units, so I don't have to forcibly balance them. Like I double crown my Shenhe. But in general, yeah. Someone made a video. Oh yeah, I remember. I don't think I ever saw the no crit Arlecchino video. But I remember I was more of a live stream watcher back then. And I remember he was always farming stuff for the No Crit Arlecchino video. And it didn't seem like it was really worth the
Many
effort,
ladies
but
in
like pop off,
Clairefontaine
man.
like to spray their perfume onto a delicate lace fan,
What do I want to do?
allowing them to generate a
I had a
pleasant
thought that I was
fragrance
going to
with
be
each
doing
flick of
some of
wrist.
the
It's quite an ingenious method.
what's it called? It's the I forgot the names. Anecdotes over the stream, but I'm kind of like not really want to do that now. Plunge Emily I'm a little bit interested in. I mean, here's the thing. Is plunge units, I generally am only really interested in a plunge unit if they work with plunge in some unique way. Where like catalyst units get kind of a free pass because you don't need to infuse them at all. They just do the right elemental damage there.
Now there's an
And
idea.
Escoffier actually also gets
Just
kind of a
please,
free
I
pass
need to
because
jot
she's
this
her
down.
own cryo application in plunge teams. Like her skill applies cryo for herself, her own plunges to melt off of, which is kind of interesting. So I'm thinking like Emilie, she doesn't apply the element that she wants to be reacting off of. She herself isn't like doing the pyro application to potentially vape off of. But I'm gonna go lab this out. She does want burning to happen, so maybe I just do, I don't know, Dea? Dea has good application. Maybe this is why I need to pull Mawika for the fastest pyro application that isn't Xiangling. And Xiangling, the issue with Xiangling is that her Pyronado is going to follow you up and down, so it's going to be janky as hell. Thoughts on Siegewein? I like her. I fundamentally like the design. I'm probably not going to pull for her. I think she's interesting as like a kind of dedicated Farina support, and there's some weird stuff you can do for her. But for the general power level, I mean, Escoffier came along and like ruined her balance and made her actually like a 4-star unit. I think she works as a 5-star unit in a pre-Escoffier world, but Escoffier just does everything that she does better. So she is definitely not as bad as most people say. Is the very least of what I will say. I think she is not particularly worth pulling at this point. But she's interesting enough. She's got that whole flat buff in her. Where is it? The whole flat buff thing going on. She has her burst, which does pretty decent damage. She's interesting, but probably not for me, and probably not for a lot of people. See if I Bennett. Recommend playing with Ayato? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not an Ayato. I mean, I'm not with the Kamisato clan like that. Probably just something like, I don't know. Just do like national, I guess. You could do like a Xingqiu Bennett, Xiangling, or like a Kazuo or a Shilonen, I guess would be better these days. But I know there's stuff you can do with him because he does reasonable damage on field. And he's Hydro. He's a decent element, so you can do some reaction stuff with it. But I am not experienced enough with Ayato. Freeze Ayato? Yes. Also, yeah, just playing with Escoffier, and he gets hard carried. Just learn to Dragon Strike. I've tried! Don't get me back into this. I've tried. I'm not. Dragon Striking is definitely not. I don't think I am going to really learn to Dragon Strike like that. It's kind of cool, but I feel like I can just never find a use for it. Other than like DPSing a stupid unit. Which is kind of cool, but it's not my thing. I like that Wriothesley can Dragon Strike. Oh, Xiangling is actually Xiangling. Leave Xiangling alone. Leave Xiangling alone. I like her. I think she has just come around on being balanced. I think she really has just come around on being balanced. She maybe was a little more balanced in the Fontaine era when DPS things were a little bit lower, and now she's not like fully worth investing into. But like for as much as she does a lot, she can do way too much goddamn damage for a 4-star, and she just does like way too much stupid stuff. But you really need to work for it. You need to work to make Xiangling good. You gotta battery her, you gotta snapshot her stuff, you gotta do all the right stuff, you gotta get right application. But then she's stupid if you can bring all that stuff together. I think like Xiangling is genuinely a very good unit design. I mainly wish that she wasn't the strongest source of pyro application in the game, because like it's kind of annoying to have to use her if you want to use specific stuff involving pyro. It's annoying to have to deal with all her issues, because I really think her issues are only really justified in her damage oriented teams, which she does way too much, mostly, you know, her vape teams and things like that. But those are becoming less relevant in the Natlan era. So, rest in peace Xiangling a little bit. Mostly her application is more relevant now. Which, that's the bad half of her. It's the worst part of her. And yes, also Ayato can be used as an Inefa driver. Because, yeah. Just put him in a team where he's not the one doing the most damage and pretend that he's the one doing the most damage. There's your Ayato team. Get another unit that can do something goofy with reactions. What would you do? Ayato, Inefa, Auron. Probably Sucrose or Kazuha. I don't know. You could do no. Inefa already has a shield, so you don't need Lanyan. You could do what? Lynette. Just whatever Animo. Whatever works. Too geopilled for these reaction cells. 60. Shut up! I know I described 60% of the current character cast, but the difference with Ayato is that he's been doing that since day one. He was the OG broken legs man. He only ever had wheelchair teams. The rest of the cast that's a new thing for them. Not Alhaitham though. Y'all aren't ready to hear it? Y'all are not ready to hear it? Alhaitham was always wheelchaired. Every single minute of this man's life, he was always doing fine. He was never the focus. He was never the focus. Leave Al alone. I'm sorry. I need to tell the truth. I need to let the masses know. I mean, I can't hate because like that's my thing. I love off-fielders who do a lot of damage. I love when the damage profile is split really widely in a team. Dude, I play Sino. Sino was like my first goddamn main. I loved this guy. And he does probably around half the damage in the team. But he can at least trigger the hyper blooms. Alhaitham can't. Another visual casualty. That's my girl right there. You can't power creep her. She's perfect.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the
Alhaitham's legs were
Princess
broken. Let's go. Let's go. The Alhaitham players are agreeing with me. Cannoli. Look, I love the energy. That's not the current. That's not the current energy going on in chat. There's a time and place. I do appreciate it. Sorry to mention. What's lies and fabrications? Sorry, Cannoli. I do look, we get to be insane sometimes. This is not a Smash or Pass stream. We're talking about playable characters here. We're not talking about enemies. This is not a Smash or Pass stream. Her to power could be around. She just can't be power crept. Alright, yeah, she also does receive an indirect buff. What did she get in Natlan? What did she get in Natlan? I guess she got Auron. But that's the thing. Is like, even with stuff like Auron, people are like, oh, is Auron gonna be official power creep? Because he also does damage and he also buffs, and oh my god. You just play him in the same teams. You just play him in the same teams. Inefa? Yeah, also you might just play Fischl and Inefa in the same teams. It's possible. It is 100. I think Auron is going to be the option in multi-target, in AoE, which is going to be the abyss that happens when Inefa comes out. But once the abyss goes right on back to single target, like it definitely absolutely will, then I think you're going to be playing Fischl and Inefa. I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong. Show me the calcs on that. But actually, here's the thing: is half of Inefa's damage, it is lunar charge, the lunar charge part of her damage, which is, it's less than half now because it just got nerfed, but it's probably like 40-ish%. That is not affected by damage percent, which I think is how they're gonna be phasing the scroll set out. It's not affected by damage percent, so I don't think Auron will be such a vital teammate. Especially Farina will not be such a vital teammate for Inefa. But Auron will be a little less valuable, and I think in that situation, Fischl on top. Fischl on top. She had a new craftable bow as well. Okay, yeah. I have not crafted a single chain breaker. What are the effects? It's some weird, like, based on your teammates, you like get energy, or you get elemental mastery or attack, and Natlan or whatever. I think in general, the Fontaine one is better. I think the Fontaine one, the only issue with the Fontaine one is that it requires healing, so you do need to trigger the passive for it to be good, but if you can, it's better. What is Chainbreaker? It, higher base attack, which is nice, because they both have attack percent substats. From Natlan, or who has a different elemental type, you get attack. When there are no less than 3. Okay. That's interesting. So yeah, I think in most of her teams, this is just going to be... You are going to get the elemental mastery, and she's going to get... What is that? 4.8, 12, 13... No, 14.4 attack. And that's only R1. So I guess this is probably better than Song of Stillness. If you can't trigger Song of Stillness's passive. Chaska free bow? Yeah, I mean, I know that's what it was intended for. But it probably is also just, like, passively pretty good on Fischl. Not really, I mean, not as much of a buff. Because, like, compared to the last regions, we're going up against Golden Troop, 70% skill damage bonus, and Dendro, which Fischl just fucking ruled the meta for the entire year. She wasn't all that good in Hyperbloom, but she iron grip on Aggravate. So it's like, yeah, fine, whatever. She has a better free-to-play bow in Natlan, but going up against Golden Troop and Dendro, it doesn't really feel like that much of a buff. I guess she got, I mean, I guess everybody got Obsidian, but she does benefit from Obsidian. Fischl just can't stop winning. Hello, Crikey fan. Greetings. Greetings. I'm thinking of probably ending the stream soon, because I wanted this to be a shorter stream. I probably should have said that at the outset. But, I didn't have crazy plans for this. I was thinking of maybe if I really felt like it, I could do the Archon quest, or do, where is the Archon quest? Here. Or do some, anecdotes or whatever. But I am not really feeling it. I'll be real with you guys. I have been wanting to play Minecraft recently. I have been wanting to get right back on Minecraft recently. And maybe I'll do that tonight. It is not terribly late, but I've just been I've been fiending for it. It's like been a few years, probably like a year and a half, maybe 2 years since I played Minecraft seriously. And I want to get back on that. And I meant to play it before I started streaming, but then I didn't. How official is ability to take any shape? She's got Emily Sig on 10 pity. Can anyone use it? Generally, no. Let me go make sure. It's like technically usable on Xiangling. Still would not recommend. 15% attack. After the equipping character triggers burning or deals dendro damage to burning opponents, you get 18% more damage. So this effect lasts for 8 seconds. Okay, so it's 36 damage in total because there's 2 stacks. So only dendro polearm is Yao Yao, right? So right off the bat, no one can use that except for Yao Yao. So you're only getting the passive 15% attack, which definitely could be worse. Yeah, only Yao Yao. Unless you really want to do DPS Yao Yao. And then if you do that again, you get some energy. So as a random stat stick, it is just 15% attack. You can trigger burning on units. Let's just do this. You can potentially trigger burning on units with any of these units. Out of them, Hu Tao, Xiangling, and Arlecchino are the best. But you kind of get bad uptime because you can only trigger burning, like as a pyro unit, you only trigger burning the first, like if you hit a raw dendro aura. If you're hitting an enemy that is already burning, you won't trigger burning again. That's not how it is with dendro. So you do get 18% damage bonus on these guys for 8 seconds, but that's a pretty low buff for, and not a horribly low buff. It's a little bit low for mostly the issue is low uptime. Another thing you could also do is use Bennett. Where is he? Bennett C6. This is getting way more into shenanigans. But run Bennett C6, infuse anybody with pyro, and then make anybody able to trigger burning, and then you can get, you know, that same 18% attack for 8 seconds. But like,
Benny's Adventure Chamber
there's
has
nobody who can
signal.
make full use of it except for Emily. And I guess Yao Yao. If you really want to build DPS Yao Yao, she can make full use of it. Where is Yao Yao? There she is. But everybody else, it's a kind of a middling stat stick. Not unusable, just not particularly special. DPS Yao Yao is the way. And there we go, Tars, yeah. Time for Yao Yao made DPS. Minecraft stream one day? Maybe. It'd be on Twitch if it happened. Because I want to put my variety content on Twitch if it ever happens. Constructs like Amber Skill getting burning? What? You can trigger burning on Baron Bunny? Your Cheerios voice can get an amen. Amen. Where'd she go? Amen. We love our Chiori here. Burning. It was any burning instead of enemies. Things like Hero self-burn. Is it enemies? Did I read it off? Or deals dendro damage to burning opponents. Yes. You can apply cryo on Baron Bunny as well. That is... Now I need to find this out. Now I need to test this. Am I building Amber next? I can't. I need to hate on Amber. The thing is, the original chatter who I am hating on I am hating on Amber 4 isn't even like a chatter all that much anymore.
Reporting.
So maybe I can get away.
Go, go, Baron Buddy. Unleash.
Do I need to do something else? Did I mess up? I'm gonna do the holdy.
Transfiguration.
I'm not seeing any auras or anything. Elemental sight. Try to swirl it. Oh, that's also a good point. We're not replacing Emily. We can't replace Emily. We're doing Sucrose. Sucrose. This is gonna be the last thing I do before I end stream. Because I'm getting a little tired. No? There it is though! I swirled cryo once on it. I couldn't see it on the elemental sight, but I swirled cryo. Player infuses cryo, the rest being environment dependent. That's wild.
Obey. Animal test 6308.
There it is. Incredible. What can you even do with that? It's pretty Tars, it's pretty niche. What niche does that even fill? Cause like I guess with what's it called? With Guoba, it's like you can apply another element and then get both swirls at once. I guess that's what you can do with Baron Bunny, is you can apply one element onto the enemy and apply another element onto Baron Bunny and swirl them both. And the thing about explaining for the chat, because Tars, you already know this absolutely. The thing about VV is decreases element of blah 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 blah. What this does is it increases or decreases elemental resistance on enemies. Like whoever gets hit by the swirl, it will decrease their res by the element of the swirl. So like the enemy doesn't have to be infused with cryo. If you infuse Baron Bunny with cryo and then hit the enemy with a swirl that was triggered on Baron Bunny, they will get their cryo res decreased. So there's like weird stuff that you can do like that with Guoba, but the Furu kind, unfortunately I am not Furu. Unfortunately, I am not Furu. Baron Bunny nuke team. That's what we do, is we use Baron Bunny to be the his own cryo application, so he can melt himself. Icy hot bunny. But yeah, I don't think I don't imagine, because all this jank bullshit was like all 1.0 stuff. So I imagine that Uruguay, it's not able to do this. Yeah, I didn't see anything there. I could have not been paying attention. Although the one jank thing about Uruguay, fun fact. Fun fact. Do I have... Where is it? No, I don't have it. I need to find an effect that triggers when you take damage. I think this might count for, Serpent Spine? Serpent Spine? Come on.
And the crowd goes!
Ito, get off that. Give me Serpent Spine. So let's build up some Serpent Spine stacks. I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong. It might not work with Serpent Spine, but I think it does. Works with Beto? Okay. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yes, I do remember. It works with Beto. So Beto has this thing. Beto has this freaking thing. When she takes damage, she gets a little... It's not an infusion. It's like an extra instance of electro damage on her normal attacks. And guess what? Uguay healing your character. Oh, come on. Counts! And you can see the little electro aura around my fish. Uguay counts for taking damage effects. So that's fun. PMC hit lag extension. Is that with the skill or the burst? Because PMC hit lag, I mean, that's all 1.0 stuff, if it's for normal attacks. I'm assuming you mean, if you're bringing it up, I'm assuming you mean it is with the skill and the burst. Yeah, Amy. Yao Yao healing, Uruguay healing, counts as being hit and triggers certain on-hit effects. So I was gonna show it off with D-Luke, because D-Luke C2...
If you ever
What even is it? It's attack speed, or it's attack percent and it's attack speed. PMC seal can be extended by 2 seconds with hit lag. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I can't fucking read. Yeah, you said it right there. PMC skill hit lag extension. Is that like not... I thought that was just kind of a universal thing. Where hit lag, like for certain things, hit lag, pauses the timer. But I guess maybe it's not. Because I know Ito's hit lag doesn't... Ito's hit lag does, extend his burst timer. So his burst is 11 seconds long, but you usually get more than 11 seconds on it. Depends on the... Yeah, depends on the skill. It does seem kind of weird, but it... Yeah, alright, fine. I'll give you that. That is jank stuff that is with more recent units. Because it, like, does work on some units, and it doesn't on others. Alright. I think I'm done. I think I'm done doing all the jank shit for today. We did our wishing. We blessed some viewers. I believe that is enough for today. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Tars, for joining. That was a surprise. Thank you for, you know, spreading your Eldritch knowledge as always. D-Luke's weird bug face. Are we talking about D-Luke has a bugged face? Or he just kind of looks like a bug? Anyways, yes, Amy, thank you for pointing it out. The music has ended. The music has ended on such a high note that I can't help but end the stream right now. It would be horrible and unthematic if I didn't end the stream right now. So thank you, everyone, for joining. He looks like a bug? Okay, yes, he does look like a bug. That's what we'll end off on. D-Luke looks like a bit of a bug. Thank you for joining. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I hope if you haven't done your Emily wishes, I hope they go well. And, you know, always appreciate your Emilies. Always appreciate your Emilies. Not that Eldritch? Okay. Eldritch for, a little Eldritch. A little Eldritch. Give yourself some credit. Alright, anyways, bye-bye. Thank you.